Cristiano Ronaldo. Allan from Napoli had this to say, Kev, and then Francis will react as well. He went on to say, his arrival, as in Ronaldo's, in Italy, increases the competition's viewers, gives us more reason to fight. The arrival of Ronaldo is important. He adds a lot of quality, but one player cannot win Serie A alone. Yeah, very true. Yeah. Francis and I were talking about this. We love seeing how LeBron dominates in basketball, but there's only 5 guys on his team, 10 players on the court. There's 22 overall on the pitch. While it is true, and he does add incredible value, what exactly is it about Ronaldo that he does bring that Juventus did not have, and do they possibly win the Champions League finally?
Yeah, he's next level. And even Szczesny in goal, to be honest with you, is an improvement on Buffon at this stage. This is a complete Juventus side now. They bring Bonucci back, who was a star while he was at Juventus. It didn't work out at Milan. They've got quality fullbacks. Midfield, real good talents for the forward, like a Paulo Dybala, who can be a guy underneath Ronaldo. And you've already seen those two connect and kind of show friendship on social media. And out wide, someone like Douglas Costa or Cuadrado or Bernardeschi, it's an incredibly complete team. And it's a side that's just won 7 straight Serie A titles. So they're going to win it again. You see a team, early on in the season like Inter Milan drop points, and we expect them to challenge. Napoli could challenge under Carlo Ancelotti. They only finished 4 points adrift last season of Max Allegri's Juventus team. But they're going to win. They're going to win the title, I would think. It's not going to be the most interesting title race. It's about the Champions League for them. And Ronaldo's a massive upgrade on Gonzalo Higuain. Say what you want about Ronaldo being 33 years of age. He's not really 33. He's the equivalent of maybe, a player being 29, because he's a physical specimen. He keeps himself in the best shape we've ever seen, maybe of any athlete. So I think he'll go there at 33. He'll dominate. He'll probably break the Capo Cannieri record, which is 36, set by Gonzalo Higuain 2 years ago. And he'll blow the thing out. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, in full agreement. Ronaldo, to me, not only with his physical presence in the league, but I think that the Serie A often gets a little bit of a hard time in regards to what it's considered in retrospect to La Liga, Premier League, and all these things, because there's more eyes on the Premier League and La Liga because of the big name players. So what this, I think, signals to me is that Ronaldo chose a team not just for his career, but yeah, I fully agree that he's going to transform what people look when they're looking at the Serie A, because it was often considered a defensive league. It always has been. Nothing really has changed as much. What you've seen, though, nowadays is players choosing to go to La Liga, choosing to go to the Premier League over maybe going to an AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus. And that happens to be because those teams, in a way, apart from Juventus, suffered a little bit and started to really lose those star quality players that would choose to go to a Chelsea or a Manchester United instead. So what this, in my opinion, symbolizes is Ronaldo saying, you know what, I'm not going to play to the masses and what people should think I should do. Should I stay at Real Madrid and be that glorious player that I have been? Right. Should I go back to Manchester United and only further add to the Premier League? He said, no, I want to go to a league that probably, in retrospect to his style of football, doesn't suit him as well as those other leagues do. But he's going to go there and he's going to draw more eyes onto a league that I think should be getting as much focus as any of the other leagues. Because there's quality players.
I understand where you're coming from, and I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up again, but how I view Ronaldo is how I view LeBron. He won with Cleveland, he won with Miami, and now he wants to win with LA.
Yeah.
What I think Ronaldo wants to do is win with Manchester, he wants to win with Real Madrid, and he wants to win with Juventus. You win with 3 big clubs, and granted Juventus is smaller than those 2 in comparison. That is legendary status. And the same would go with LeBron. Do you agree with that, Kev?
100%. And listen, when our kids grow old, all right, when they're talking about our beautiful game that we are discussing right now, if Cristiano Ronaldo wins his 6th Ballon d'Or in January, which is most likely going to happen, considering he won the Champions League, he scored a hat-trick against Spain at the World Cup. Lionel Messi didn't exactly have the greatest World Cup. If he wins his 6th, and if he wins a title with Juventus, having won, like you said rightly, Rick, United, Real Madrid, and now Juventus, 3 of the biggest teams in world football, what's his legacy going to be compared to Lionel Messi? I think certainly I'll raise my kids saying, listen, son, sit down and let me tell you about a fella called Lionel Messi. At the time, people are going to look at it and think, Cristiano Ronaldo, he won more Ballon d'Ors than Messi. He won titles in different countries. And they'll simply look at the stats. So for his legacy, I think you're absolutely right to point it out. And I also think, Francis, that Serie A took leaps and bounds in the way that the game is played over the past couple of years. In particular, Napoli. I thought Napoli
Yeah.
Alongside maybe Real Betis and Manchester City as the three teams for me that just played beautiful football to watch. You could throw Liverpool in there in a different style and how enjoyable they were to watch. But Napoli for me under Maurizio Sarri, I think you're going to see a revolution at Chelsea. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I do believe they're going to challenge in the Premier League this season right until the end. And I think Sarri's a tremendous coach.
Kevin Egan, we appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. Talk to you soon.
I love you both. Lads, great talk.
Thank you, Kev.
Do you hate seeing this face? Check out the TYT Podcast Network. Go to tyt.com/audio to check out more.